Okay, so I found these two young men at the park. They saw me picking up the trash and helping clean up the park. So, can I get your name?
Sean. T1.
T1?
Yes.
So, I'm doing this project for a class I'm taking at Arcadia, and it's pretty much about sustainability. So, do you guys know what that means? Or,
Yes.
okay.
Somewhat.
Okay. So, what's sustainability?
From what I know, sustainability is a very broad kind of thing, but for the most part, it's just using the resources that we have to not interfere with nature and the environment and that type of thing, so that we can coexist with nature and the ecosystem and that whole thing.
Okay. That was
Kind of sort of.
Not too bad.
All right.
What about you, young man? You can say, whatever your perception of it is.
Basically, not messing up nature and
Yeah, that's
trashing.
Yeah. Okay, well, I pretty much wanted to convey to the community ways in which we can be sustainable. But before giving you any advice or, talking a little bit more about it, I wanted to ask you guys if you individually actually take any steps into being sustainable. For example, recycling or...
Well, don't take my examples. So, yeah, that was a good one. Recycling. Even just the things that we may do or may not do, just speaking for me personally, on a day-to-day basis, to try to avoid or reduce trash, not throwing your trash on the ground, candy bar wrappers, or even receipts, just little things that people think are little, but they pile up after a while.
What about your means of transportation? Do you guys drive? Well, you were kind of young. You don't drive, right?
I drive.
So do you drive every day, or do you also take public transportation?
No, I don't drive every day. I do take the train to work. Most of that is because of the traffic. But when you think about being sustainable and trying to protect the environment and that whole type of thing, then I guess that's just as important as trying to avoid traffic and stuff.
Okay. So, we can take little steps in our homes. You don't have to do too much, change the world or anything. But when you're at home, you can unplug any devices that you're not using. Turn off the lights if you're not in the room. I guess not letting the water run longer than it should. Being conservative even in the shower. Yes. That's a way of being sustainable as well. Even what we do with the things that we're not using. So any electronics, clothes, home appliances. So when you guys are done with your clothes that you're not using, what do you do with it? Do you just throw it out?
I'll either take them to a thrift shop or hand them off to my mother or something so she can take it to the thrift store.
Okay.
I never just throw them away, just throw them in the trash.
You too? Well, that's being sustainable because it's getting reused. So without by preventing them from being in the trash or not throwing them away, you're reducing the amount of waste in the environment and allowing it to recycle to someone else. Mm-hmm. So another way you can do that in the reverse is shopping at a thrift store. Most times there are new clothes there that you may find, looks nice. Mm-hmm. They're affordable. So instead of continuously buying new clothes, you can shop at the thrift store instead of just donating your clothes.
Yeah, that's a good one. H&M has something like that where you can take your clothes back and they'll take them.
Really?
Yeah, they do.
Oh. I don't know.
And I don't think it doesn't necessarily have to be H&M clothing or something that you purchase from there.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I forget what the program is called, but it's the whole concept of the whole being green concept and recycling and trying to be sustainable.
That's good to know. I learned something new today. I didn't know that. So, are you both, do you guys go to school together or?
I'm 27.
Oh. Oh, okay. So there's a huge age gap. So what grade are you in? Ninth grade. So you and your friends, do you guys, given what we've just spoken about, like, do you think, or can you think of any ways that you and your friends try to actively save or try to be sustainable? If not, that's fine.
We don't litter.
No? What about picking up the trash that you see on the ground?
Not all the time.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, you see people pass all the time and there's trash. They throw trash on the ground or they just walk past the trash. But I think that we can all work together in keeping it clean and taking care of the earth by picking up any trash that we see along the way. Even if we weren't the cause of it, it will be good to pick up the trash that we see. Hi.
Hello, young people.
Oh,
You wanted to? Oh.
That was funny.
That was much. That was good.
Could I start the white?
I'm sorry. What was I saying?
High school students.
Yes.
Being sustainable.
So what about your school? Does your school have any events that you guys dedicate towards taking care of the earth?
Earth Day.
Oh, Earth Day. So what happens on Earth Day?
Earth Day, we sometimes go outside and pick up the stuff around like the parking lot in front of the school.
So that you pick up the trash, you just clean up the area.
Yeah.
So only on Earth Day you guys do that? So I don't know if you and your friends would want to do this, but I mean, you can make it a thing when you leave school and you guys gonna hang out. You can just pick up the trash along the front of the school, just like you would on Earth Day. That would help, and you may encourage other people in your class or people around in your school to do the same thing because it's your school. You know, you kind of represent the school. So if someone's driving by and they see the school looking dirty, you know, it kind of represents you. So maybe you can like talk to your friends about that, see how they feel about it, and make a change. Okay. Well, I want to thank you guys so much for speaking to me and not being scared of me because people were kind of scared to talk to me. So I'm gonna go pick up some more trash. I don't know if you guys want to join me. I'm just cleaning up the park a little bit.
I'll pick up a few items.
I have gloves if you want. I have disposable.
I don't have gloves too.
I have one.
Let's do it.